Hello, my impatience. It is I, Andrew the Android Koloski here, and I am live and ready to perform for all of you. I hope you guys will be at my beck and call and come filing in. How art thou? How art thou, my impatience? So come in. Come filing in, guys. Come filing in. I'm all hopped up on caffeine, so this should be a pretty good live stream. Let's just hope I don't give myself a heart attack, because that would be pretty bad. That'd be pretty bad. Pretty bad. So I think that's Larry David, but that'd be pretty bad. Hey, Pete, how you doing? We got me hopped up on caffeine, so this should be a good live stream. Yeah, I know they say, when it comes to comedy, you don't rip people off, is the gist of what I'm saying. So how art thou, Pete? What do you got going on today? I hope you guys just start firing away some questions. I actually had an interview earlier today. Some guy interviewed me, asked me some questions, and I answered the questions. And the interview, I don't know. I mean, he interviewed me about my mental health, and I answered his questions openly and honestly. So that's something to keep in mind. All right, guys. I guess a lot of people are out because it's Saturday around 2:30 p.m. I guess a lot of people are doing things, So it's just Pete and I. Come on, guys. Come filing in. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a rare good mood. All right, I guess I could read to you some posts that I made. Everybody likes when I read to you. I know that's so entertaining. Pete wants to know, can I address the projection fantasies that I'm having about my mother and stepfather? What do you want to know about the projection that I'm doing with my mother and stepfather? Obviously, I get suspicions that maybe, like I'm told that they yeah. What do you want to know about it, Pete? What do you want to know about it? Let's somebody says, have you ever talked to your therapist or your psychiatrist about how you think your mother, father, and stepfather get off to your pain and suffering? Yeah, and he said, when I feel the constraints of my life, I bring charges of sexual perversity. I think they're, sadists and fiends, but the truth is, they had nothing but good intentions. They were not getting off to me. It's projection. I'm imagining sadism is in their mind. I really am suffering. But, my parents aren't sadists or fiends. I'm just bringing charges of sexual perversity, but it's not true. It's delusional. That's what I was told. That's what I'm told. They're not getting off. Hey, Giant Bic Lighter, how art thou? How art thou, Giant Bic Lighter? So he says, what would you do if your mother made videos every day about how you abused her sexually and put them on the internet? I don't know. I guess I wouldn't like that. He says, that is what it. I mean, I wouldn't be thrilled. So he says, come on, bro, you guess you wouldn't like that? You wouldn't like that. You would hate that. So don't do it to your mother. Leave the old folks alone, to quote Dave. Leave the old folks alone. Leave the old folks alone. You know, like Rusty Trombone says, or Rusty. He shakes his fist. He's like, you better not go live, boy. If you don't treat your parents with respect, I'm going to shake my fist like Arthur the Aardvark. You better not go live, boy. You better not go live, boy. Giant Bic Lighter says he's planning to travel to Spain and then to France. Interesting. You got a European vacation coming up. Giant Bic Lighter, enjoy yourself. Have a good time. Enjoy. Somebody says, you really need your mood stabilizing medications, Andrew. You really need your mood stabilizers. You really need your mood stabilizing medications. And they tell me, the reasons why I don't want to take it, which is sexual dysfunction, also weight gain, is not a valid reason because, somebody says, I'm rewriting things people say in the chat. What I mean, Pete says, so gooning 5 times a day is really the only thing from taking your Lamictal. I'm taking what you say, Pete, and classying it up. I'm polishing it up. I feel like your comment had potential, but gooning 5 times a day. I mean, I didn't like the way that was written. I mean, I feel like your comment. I was putting my take to your comment. I liked your comment. I liked the subject matter, and I was gonna answer it, but I didn't like exactly how you phrased it, so I rewrote it. But the subject was basically the same. Yeah, I don't know where my friends are this weekend, but everybody's busy, it seems. Everybody's busy. Everybody's busy. Everybody's busy. They're all busy. Busy, 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 busy. Yeah, I'm in psychosis land. Giant Bic Lighter's baking some brownies today. Everybody loves the brownies, Giant Bic Lighter. Everybody loves the brownies. You know what I like? I like the brownies with little chocolate chunks in them, and the chocolate chips are like gooey. I like those brownies, but they're really unhealthy for you. They're full of sugar and they're fattening. But yeah, I love myself a yummy brownie. That's for sure. Giant Bic Lighter says, "Yeah, man, those are good. Those are good." The brownies with the little chocolate and gooey chocolate inside. Yeah, man, that's delicious. But yeah, don't you can't you got to have that in moderation. If you want to look like these sexy pop stars, these sexy movie stars, if you want to have a flat stomach, you can't be eating gooey, delicious, sugary brownies. That's for sure. You know, if you want to look like a young or middle-aged Tom Cruise, you can't be eating those gooey, chocolatey brownies a lot because they'll definitely pack the pounds on you. That's for sure. But they definitely are delicioso. All right. Anybody got any questions for the master? Or you got no questions? Oh, I can show you my black toe. I can show you my toe. It's kind of throbbing today. I guess I banged it when I was at the gym again. Here we go. This is my toe. You think it looks like it's getting better? This one right here. Does the toenail look like it's getting better, or does it look bruised and damaged? I hope it's getting better. I don't want to be like, I don't want to die of toe cancer. I run every day, man. I run every day. Thankfully, Tara Social ain't here. I like to impress Tara, and the ladies, frankly, don't like looking at male toes. Somebody says, I see you wrote a song about Lily. I guess things are getting very serious. To be honest with you, I wanted to write a song about a woman, and I wanted to write a song about somebody who had preppy prima donna friends. It's not really about Lily, even though I used her name. I used Lily's name, obviously, but it's not. I'm not dating. I'm not dating Lily. I've never met Lily. I just used her name because I just couldn't think of another name. I figured it was a safe name to use. I stuck with safe names. I didn't want to use the name of anybody. I figured it was a safe name. Somebody says, that's fair. Didn't you say you used your mom's name in the story about a peeping Tom? Yeah, I could have said Chrissy in the preppy prima. I could have used the name Christine or Chrissy. Yeah, I guess that could have worked. I could have used my mother's name. I chose the name Lily, though. And, I don't think I'm going to be doing a better take of that. I don't think I'm going to outdo that take. That's like a one-take masterpiece that I'm just, frankly, I don't think I'm outdoing that take. It came out great. Yeah, that's for sure. But I was all hopped up on caffeine. I had a cup of coffee, and I knocked it out of the park. But unfortunately, if people want me to replicate it, it's just I'll have to listen to it and practice it and have a cup of coffee. It was just perfect one take improv. I know Lily and the preppy prima donnas, Lily and the preps. Yeah. Lily and the preppy prima donnas, Lily and the preps. Yeah. Lily has a friend named Chester who's a billionaire. And, somebody says they liked my recent take of sensational nudity. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys like me, I'm glad you guys are here and you like me. Yeah, we really got to get me a good camera. We really got to get me a good camera because some of these takes I'm just never going to be able to duplicate. Like really, I like the Lily and the preppy prima donnas. Like how the fuck do I duplicate that? It was a good it was perfect. I nailed it, and it's just not going to get duplicated. No, I did capture that with the DSLR, but it's a low budget DSLR. It's like a $2,000 DSLR. It's not a big budget Hollywood camera. I know some people say, Andrew, if you had a big budget like Hollywood camera in your apartment, you wouldn't even know how to fucking use it. It's not like hit record and you start performing into it. Somebody says, like you're gonna hook up a Hollywood camera and sing Lily and the Preppy Prima Donnas and post it on YouTube. It's just, and maybe you could get a higher quality camera, but frankly, you know. Somebody says, or talk to Tara Social. I bet she could help you with the album version. Yeah, Tara's my buddy. Yeah, we can get her. We can see which ones she likes. I came up with some good bangers today. My new album is really coming along nicely. Yeah, I think really, I mean, I don't know if I'm saying I'm bringing my A game, but lately I've been bringing my A game, and I'm kind of on fire. I'm kind of like, anybody ever played the game NBA Jam when somebody's on fire and like every time they throw the ball, it goes into the net. That's kind of how like I am, sort of. But no, I mean, I'm not saying every. I mean, I do 3 posts a day. Some of the posts are rubbish, but I'm kind of on fire with a lot of the stuff I'm doing too. I mean, this NBA Jam was a lot of fun. The reason I look out the window is I think it's raining out. I hear like a little drizzle. So, all right, guys. I think I'm gonna. I mean, we just got Pete here. We got one inpatient watching. It's just me and Pete. Me and good old Pete. I mean, he's a cool dude, but I think I'm gonna. We're like 17 minutes in, and it seems like everybody's out living life. So maybe I'll take a walk too. I mean, I know I appreciate you watching, Pete, but I was all caffeined up. I was all ready to perform, but yeah, this one was just you and I. It was just you and I, Pete, and briefly Giant Bic Lighter. All right, peace out, guys. Peace out, I guess.